So now they're telling them that they're in illegal assembly here in Causeway Bay. Causeway Bay is in Hong Kong Island.
警員已經檢走咗啦。咁啱啱咧，記者就有問過現場其他嘅市民嘅。咁咧有市民就話咧，個一男一女咧，其實就曾經係俾警員截查過嘅。咁但係咧就並唔知道，亦都聽唔到警員有冇解釋到點解要拉個一男一女，亦都唔知道其實截查即係搜身嘅期間咧，其實係有啲咩結果咧？咁樣樣，咁所以而家個一男一女其實已經上咗警車啦。咁啱啱男子。
The reporter is saying that one girl and one boy were being stopped and searched by the police. She didn't know the results of the stop and search, but they were taken into the police vehicles.
警告緊現場嘅市民啦。咁咧似乎，咁咧以往咧一直就話警員係即係冇。身上冇佩戴委任證啦，咁我哋而家現場所見咧，防暴警咧，即係亦都見唔到任何委任證嘅類似委任證嘅物件啦，或者係警方所稱可以代表
播好多謝大家繼續關心我哋嘅香港啊嘛，呢度就係坑口啊單車公園啦。
The reporter is saying now that they cannot see any identification number or credential on the police. She's saying, but even after 2 weeks or more after they said that they assured that they were going to show each individual ID of every police, the reporters still do not see it. Ruben Koken is saying, news from Hong Kong Baptist U. They have announced that not only will classes continue to be suspended on Tuesday, but all graduation ceremonies between November 14 and 18 will be cancelled. Thank you, Ruben, for sharing that with us. Wait, they're firing tear gas already in Causeway Bay. Tear gas fired in Causeway Bay. Now this cop is harassing the reporters who followed them to the alley. They're saying, "Go away, go away! Do you want me to arrest you?" They continue to yell at the reporters, "You don't even know Cantonese! Go away, go away!" 點解要行開啊？屌你老母！ Again, he's yelling, "You know Cantonese, right? Then go away." Remember, these police, so-called police, like to torture people on the alleys. They're checking their press IDs, but they never show their own IDs or credentials.
咗走啊，不如行埋一邊先啦咁樣嘅。咁我哋就而家見到咧，其實示威者咧就都係繼續築起防線啦。咁佢哋就除咗用鐵欄啊、磚頭啊等等之外咧，亦都係拋擲咗一啲嘅玻璃同咁啲玻璃碎咧就都係拋擲咗喺路面啦，咁就係相信都係攞嚟阻礙警方嗰個推進嘅。
阿 Sir， 你同小唔冷靜喎，咪開燈先。車都唔使咁好啊！我換咗車得啦，我唔制佢啦，好冇？我唔有事啦，好冇？好。拉咗你啊！佢等住你警佢啊！
The stupid bitch who's yelling there down there is telling the reporters, "You can't record from here. Why can't you record from here?"
大概6點鐘，警方離開咗之後咧，其實都再冇見到有警員喺彌敦道出邊啦。咁示威者咧都係繼續喺窩打老道同彌敦道嘅交界聚集。
They like to arrest very young girls.
繼續築起防線啊，咁樣嘅。
She's like a middle school student. The police, when they were dragging her outside here, they were saying like, why this person cover her face with something? Probably they beat her face up and they're covering with something so that people cannot record her injuries. And also when they brought the girl out, the little girl out, they said, "You want to record something? Record her. The student, record her face." This little student who's handcuffed. Sorry guys, made a mistake.
而家係帶上警車啦，咁期間咧有在場人士問佢哋咩名啊？見到咧懷疑警方咧就係有試圖去揞住佢個嘴啊！
Sorry, by accident, I turned off one of the live streams that was over, and now everything's done. I mean, everything's gone. They took the girls away. No, here she is. Here's the girl. But now again. Alright guys, you can go to iCable's news YouTube live stream, and at around 6:48 they arrested the girl. And the other person, I'm not sure it was a boy or a girl, the other person, they had her or his face covered. But you can go to iCable, 6 p.m. 48 minutes some, and you will see the posting, and you can tell us if you see any details.
佢咁就見到咧係有示威者咧就係嘗試係將一啲嘅回收箱啊等等咧都係攞嚟。就喺窩打老道上面，華潤堂嗰個位咧就係傳出咗一啲嘅。
They're saying he was beating people. He was beating people.
有示威者就嘗試用磚頭揼華潤堂嘅。
Now the police probably going to protect the attacker if he was attacking regular people.
就碎裂咗，但就冇跌到落地下。
係啦，金色髮戴住銀色頸鏈嗰個，呢個係俾你第一次警告，唔好喺度挑動群眾情緒，否則你現正阻差辦公同埋公眾地方行為不檢，離開緊個男人，盡快離開。戴住銀色頸鏈嗰個，呢個係俾你第一次警告，唔好喺度挑動群眾情緒，否則你現正阻差辦公同埋公眾地方行為不檢，離開緊個男人，盡快離開。你現正阻差辦公同埋公眾地方行為不檢，離開緊個男人，盡快離開。
They were telling a man that he was interfering with police work and asked him to go away immediately.
咁而家咧就見到係華潤堂嘅店面，窩打老道分店嘅店面嘅玻璃咧就係啱啱咧就有示威者嘗試用磚頭揼爛個門面個玻璃嘅，咁但係咧就見到雖然咧個玻璃就碎裂咗啦，但係就冇跌到係冇跌落散落喺地上面。
唔識中文，唔識廣東話咁樣樣，咁最終咧，台灣政府咧就俾佢趕咗出嚟，之後咧講完嘅意思咧，一嚟咧相信就變咗下罰嘅，咁但係咧正仔唔同時咧就唔知佢就唔夠學訓啦，另一個問題咧就係其他不求價嘅，咁最尾咧嗰兩個問題咧就令到嗰啲人一齊檢討。咁咧，其實咧，咁多現場嘅服務表咧，全部都係非常之不幸嘅。因為例如啱啱講咧，就係之後咧，就係講話記者咧都係上翻庭嘅，咁期間咧有一啲市民咧，可能上面咧就有損壞呢個警員咯。咁咧，其後咧一個警員咧就用胡椒噴霧係指住市民上前，指住市民啦，就係完全冇作出任何批評行為，就好似即係所謂實施講法，喺最後通過嘅咁樣。 咁咧，其實警員喺前線對於記者同咧離開咧第一日嘅警方嘅位置啊，咁早前咧警方係喺呢度咧施放咗1名嘅催淚彈咧，亦都係拘捕咗相信最少係3名嘅男士。同埋咧，啱啱喺後巷嗰度記者想去影嗰個運仔發生呢事嘅時候咧，警員係不斷要記者後退啦，但係其實記者一路都後退緊，但係佢仍然咧係不斷指罵記者嘅。
而家咧喺旺角彌敦道同埋窩打老道嘅交界咧，就都係繼續有示威者係以唔同嘅物品築成一啲嘅防線。咁例如咧，頭先就亦都見到有示威者係抌一啲嘅玻璃啦，咁就喺地下上面就碎晒成玻璃碎啦。咁亦都有磚頭啊、鐵馬啊、木板啊等等嘅。咁但係咧，其實就喺警員就大概喺6點鐘嘅時候咧，就係同示威者係一度僵持啦。咁警員亦都係有發放咗催淚彈，咁亦都曾經係舉起咗橙旗，即係示意會開槍嘅。咁但係6點左右咧，警員就突然間上咗警車就離開咗彌敦道㗎啦。咁到而家咧，其實都唔見有警員出現啦。咁咧，而家警員咧就守住呢個警員街。起啊！隨口走！隨口走！我用後邊冇啦！隨口走！幾秒啊！
They're firing more tear gas in Causeway Bay. I think it's Causeway Bay. Oh, yeah, Causeway Bay. They're getting people telling them, yeah, remove your mask immediately. Now they're telling the reporters, you're disrupting police work. These cups must be hiding something. Look at some of their eyes. So again, this young girl being harassed by like over 20 riot police criminals harassing her, stop and searching her unlawfully. She was walking by herself. Look, she's not very young. I thought she was a young girl. Just a lady being harassed. Now they're accusing her of illegal assembly. What the hell? And then you're in a illegal assembly, and now we can arrest you because you have like a mask and shit like that. That's what the police say usually. And but now they were accusing her of illegal assembly, and she was just walking through by herself.
咁喺啱啱咧就見到喺窩打老道就有一部救護車咧就嚟到，但係咧救護員就仲揾緊傷者嘅位置嘅。咁而啱啱咧油麻地站咧亦都係有廣播，就係話因為有緊急事故，咁油麻地站就要關閉，乘客咧亦都要離開。
Another girl being like detained, going to be stopped and searched, or where are they taking her? She's saying, I just came over, I just was walking, I didn't hear that you said this is an illegal assembly. They're telling her, you're taking part of an illegal assembly, so now we're arresting you. Does anyone, so some people want to see the video of the men who got burned. Does anyone have the full video around? Maybe on Discord? In other news earlier, the police, quote unquote, thanked the protesters for coming out so that they can shoot at them. This created an uproar from the public, and more people were yelling as the police just stood there and yelled back. This was translated by Hong Kong Democracy Now's tweet.
咁咧喺啱啱咧就大概係5分鐘之前
Alright,
咧，
so
其實
someone
油麻地
shared
站咧
this
就
on
有
Discord.
廣播，咁就表示咧因為發生緊急事故咧，咁就要馬上就要關
Alright, but
站，
that's
咁
not
就
the
要
full
求
version.
乘客係馬
I
上
want the
離
full
開嘅。
version where the man is chasing people down first to beat them up.
咁係繼續喺窩打老道同埋彌敦道交界嘅位置咧，就見到示威者其實都係繼續捉起路障啦。咁就見到佢哋啱啱係拆
Thanks
咗
to
路
Monkey,
邊
but
嘅
I
路
will keep
牌，
finding the
咁就
full
都係
video.
擺設喺窩打老
And
道上面，咁就係作為
but
路
thank
障
you
嘅
for
用途。
submitting it. Denise, oh, they have them already? Nice. I'm gonna go check it on their channel. Now we're also seeing images from Mongkok, Causeway Bay and Mongkok. Oh, and also images from Taiwan.
咁其實咧，即係見到自從報警員喺6點鐘到離開咗彌敦道之後咧，其實喺彌敦道同埋窩打老道交界嘅示威者咧，就不停咁用一啲嘅物品係築成路障啦。咁見到咧，其實成個路口咧都係佈滿咗磚頭同埋玻璃碎㗎啦。咁就都係用嚟做路障，咁相信都係阻擋如果陣間有警員推進嘅話咧，咁就去阻擋佢哋嘅。我哋就見到咧，除有磚頭啦、路障、磚頭啦、玻璃啦，甚至係遮啦，同埋有啲水管一小節嘅水管啦，亦都有成為路障啦。
days if not weeks. 然後跟住咧就被警方係搜查防暴黨同埋搜身之後咧就隨隨即被打成影片。
We also see the MTR exits here being extensively vandalized. One of the spray painted
guys, now
slogans make reference
I'm
to
going to show you the video where the man gets burned.
22-year-old
And
Alex Chow.
it's graphic content, so if you're not comfortable with that, look away now and I will let you know when to look back. So the title here reads "Men Get Set on Fire After Attacking Protesters," and I want to point something out. I do not approve of this. I think this was not necessary, and I don't think that people should be set on fire. All right. I don't agree with this case in particular, and as you know, I do not like encourage violence, and I don't agree with it here, and I'm going to show you these with informative purposes. So my understanding is that this video is not complete as well, because before that this guy was chasing people down and some people beat him up a little bit, but he was chasing people down and beating people up. Now he said, none of you are Chinese, none of you are Chinese. And then people started to reply, yes, we're Hong Kongers, we're Hong Kongers. People are telling him, go away, go away, go away, go away. People were already telling him to just go away, since they already beat him somehow.
The side streets near Hong Kong have also been blocked as we are approaching.
And now he's coming here to like fight one more time. The man is there standing after he removed his t-shirt, and then he like lay on the ground back there. The police is firing tear gas right now in Causeway Bay, again, to empty streets.
We're now following a group of black-clad protesters as they move about the neighborhood of Hong Kong.
Alright, there you go. Is it fake or not? I don't know. If it was not fake, I do not approve of it. I would not be surprised if he was hired to get his t-shirt burned to create fake propaganda, to try to make things look even more violent than they actually are. And now Causeway Bay being... You can see the street is empty. You can see here on the top right, they are firing on an empty street.
Pro-Beijing. seems that these
Dear Peter, never underestimate
targeting
what people would do for money when under CCP rule. I said I do not approve of what they did, which has been true. And if they pay these men to get burned on purpose, I'm not saying that the fire is fake or that the video is edited. I'm just saying that if he was just like someone who got hired to get burned and paid a lot of money for that,
in these parts
it would not surprise me because we know what things that CCP is capable of, and those crazy people too.
It seems that that's not broken and they are trying to smash the gate.
One thing I want to point out, there is a difference when a person sets someone on fire and when the police
Targeting specific shops. And here you can see that they have raised their umbrellas to shield.
there is a difference when one person puts someone on fire and when the police is torturing people, raping people and killing people. It's two different things. People are individuals and they and therefore they do not possess the capability of violating human rights. When the police is doing all this crap, they are violating human rights. They are an institution and they have to take accountability not only for themselves but for each member of their institution. The whole police department, if any single one of them commits a crime and they do not punish him properly, demote him or give him proper accountability, then the police is violating human rights systematically. When someone sets someone else on fire, when they are individuals, this is not a problem on the scale of what the police is doing, because that person will go through a trial, he's going to be charged. That's why we have a judicial system. But right now what we see is police torturing, raping and killing with no accountability.
Worth noting that some of these tests
And it's different, and it's a much more serious issue when it's the police doing it with the protection of the government and its own department, that when a single man is doing it. It is not my job to condemn the acts of violence of individuals, but it is my responsibility to condemn the acts of violence by the organization of the police, the riots, the terrorist
so
police.
far appears that these protesters have not yet accessed entering the shop.
Criminals exist, that's a fact, but a police cannot be criminal.
Meanwhile, there are quite large numbers of protesters here occupying the streets on Nathan Road, and also putting little brick pieces or rock pieces to impede the advance of police.
Alright, someone sent me a video, thank you so much. It was Jarvis Su, thank you so much for submitting this video. Here we see a video earlier of the man chasing people and beating them up when he started to get beaten up by others. You can see here he was
street occupation has taken over
when
quite a
people
substantial
were damaging
part
the
of
windows
Road,
panels of this
stretching all
train
the way
station.
from
The man in
here
green t-shirt was
southward,
chasing these people.
now approaching Yamate. Still no police.
He tripped fell over, but he was chasing them and beating them up. You saw it here in this video. Thank you so much, Jarvis. And then we saw the other video on the bridge. And of course, they're just talking about how he got burned. But again, I'm not going to focus on individuals attacking other individuals. The main problem in Hong Kong is the police department is going berserk, that they are again torturing, raping and killing without accountability.
Without doubt, the protesters and their barricades.
Again, I don't think you should set someone on fire. I will not condemn the actions of individuals because that's the job of the judicial system and the police. But right now, I like to condemn the police and the government because they're systematically breaking the law. The police and the government are set to higher standards. All right, you cannot compare the individual with the whole police department. They have much more bigger responsibilities. They are supposed to have higher standards of conduct.
咁而家咧就翻到嚟旺角嘅現場啦。咁而家嘅位置咧就係喺彌敦道咁而家咧就見到咧喺彌敦道上面咧就有一個電商咧就冒緊煙嘅。咁啱啱咧就有示威者咧就係聽到就係有揼緊個電商嘅聲音啦，咁而家咧就不停咁冒煙啦，咁示威者咧亦都係遠離咗嗰個電商噶啦，咁就同埋咧佢。
個布袋陣係幾面包圍、幾面夾攻嘅。喺港島經常用呢個陣嘅，所以港島其實你留意下港島嘅每一次示威行動咧，都好多人被拘捕嘅，就因為佢哋佈咗布袋陣啊嘛，即係佢三面四面咁樣夾攻你，每一條路都全部封滿晒防暴警察，等你無處可走。
咁雖然咧係咁，但係咧
我唔會啊。
時咧過咗大概3分鐘左右咧焚燒，咁咧都仲
下面咧有私了行動嘅，但係我喺制高點我唔知應唔應到啊。
係咩物品啦？咁個電商啦，但係有示威者咧就係警告佢唔好行咁埋啦。
暫時未見到個電商燒着嘅情況，我哋可以近去另一邊望一望。
咁有示威者咧，亦都係喺路邊咧係阻礙防止，就叫大家就千祈唔好行商度。
I want to read Mission Shikusuku's comment. He said that the Thai coup Mike Tyson knife man was charged under grievous bodily harm, but he was not charged with attempted murder. So a guy who gets stabbed, a guy who stabs 4 people and beats someone's ear off does not get charged with attempted murder.
我哋見到咧，都相信好多就
對，其實佢哋係有查㗎啦，但係其實咧喺現場咧都未見到好多即係嗰三嘅示威者啦，大部分都係着一啲普通建服嘅市民咁樣。 因為咧頭先所見啦，至少咧係有
咁樣仍然都係有一啲嘅示威者咧，就係即係留意到底嗰個電腦會唔會爆嘅地方。咁啊，現時咧我哋見到咧喺無論係旺角道、
咁就今日係禮拜一啦，咁就應該相信
又或者係尖沙咀方向咧，
亦
都
都有一啲嘅
見到咧有一啲嘅警車
有一
出現。
啲嘅
而兩旁咧都係
示威者都好，示威者都好咧就準備裝修就裝修，
頭啦，應該係早前咧示威者留低嘅路障。
三個零嘅機場一啲嘅
即係呢邊頭係一個大
示威者咧繼續咧係翻返去啦，
嘅商咧咁就持續出現啦。咁
喺星期上面咧，都係有單嘅服務嘅，咁亦都有另外一批咧就放喺佢嘅同步表現啦。而家係上咗警車底喎。
I will repeat one more time. A police breaking the law is far worse than an individual breaking the law, because the police is supposed to be upholding the law in the first place, and if they are breaking it, that means that the whole system is flawed, especially when there is no accountability. When an individual is breaking the law, that is a normal system, and he should go through the judicial system and the justice system to seek the proper punishment for his actions. But when the police is doing it without accountability, it's a far more serious issue.
進行任何嘅清場嘅活動，咁亦都有一啲嘅人士去派一啲嘅物資。
KFC, thank you for your contribution. KFC is telling everyone that the Google definition of terrorist is a person who uses unlawful violence and intimidation, especially against civilians, in the pursuit of political aims. This is the Hong Kong police. They are terrorists. Thank you, KFC, for the definition.
好介意啊！咁我都會 keep 住重複每次都會播一個位置，希望大家清楚而家事件發生嘅環境。咁我而家都係嚟緊個香港嘅方向，睇一睇個抗爭情況係點。
Wait, did I see a foreigner challenging or trying to like face off the demonstrators?
咁我而家大約行嘅位置係少少嘅亞南中心啦。咁我應該一路會行去嘗試就係向住太子方向啦，去到旺角道附近就睇下警方嘅部署。
Patricia Dimantoro, I don't think anything is going on the screen right now that I can translate.
好，而家係山東街嚟到交界，咁我亦都有理論上每一個交界位置路口都好啦，咁示威者都會設置一啲嘅路障，咁作為一個抗爭，就可能阻礙今日嘅阻礙交通啦，係有啲車輛冇辦法去橫行，或者旺角交通呢樣嘢，咁亦都會阻礙可能一啲嘅防暴嘅車輛啦，咁佢哋去到咁呢個係山東街同呢個交界，呢個都係其中一個主要嘅，但係呢度就仲比較疏咗曬。咁我會繼續落翻。
Now the police is showing the tear gas banner, the black banner in side
塊為主嘅，咁
one hall.
呢個路障，咁就同頭先窩打老道個位置好唔同，窩打老道就比較多少可能玻璃啊。
Top right screen is Yau Ma Tei.
欄杆啊各方面嘅嘢。
Patricia, why don't you let me do whatever I want with my live stream, please? Context is as important as seeing what is going on the screen. If someone joined for 5 minutes, if someone just joined for 5 minutes and this is just a part of what is going on, they might not understand what is happening. And that's why I have to keep talking about different things. Now we see a gas tank, small gas tank for like kitchens. on the street, on the road. In Saiwan-ho, we're also getting images from Mongkok and Yau Ma Tei. Mabeth Espinosa, unfortunately, there's no violence, and there's police violence. There's police violence even in peaceful demonstrations. And even when there is no police violence, there is triads violence against students who are posting posters on the walls, making Lenin walls. Every single mean of peaceful demonstration has been met with violence by the police.
喺我嚟到之前就九巴已經放咗喺度，但係亦都見到九巴嘅玻璃啊或者車輛係冇損毀，咁就純粹可能係補路啦。我行近啲望一望先，我暫時冇見到任何一架九巴係。
咁而家咧就係喺旺角彌敦道嘅現場啦。咁啱啱咧就喺彌敦道同咸美頓街交界咧，就係有一個電商咧，就係一路冒出咗濃煙同埋好強烈嘅燒焦嘅氣味啦。咁就見到大概5分鐘之後咧，嗰個電商咧就傳嚟一聲嘅響嘅爆炸聲，咁但係咧就冇見到有火光嘅。
有冇搞九巴就我望多幾架，即係望咗10幾架都冇，咁啊唔揸咗好強烈嘅燒焦嘅氣味啦。
I'm gonna try to zoom out and get more live streams. Give me a second.
咁就見到其實都係有唔同嘅示威者都築起咗唔同嘅路障啦。
暫時見前面嘅巴士都
就見到咧，其實除咗有木板啊，
包括玻璃啦，或者
等等呢啲平時都會見到嘅路障之外咧，亦都見到有一棵樹啊，有啲盆栽啊，咁樣咧就係做咗路障。
應該都行咗超過20架至30架，咁我覺得有少少情況啦。估計啊，因為始終冇睇過係呢件事，但係咁就有機會其實應該就係如果大車嘅司機。
咁而喺東亞士街同彌敦道交界咧，
The report is saying that there's still a lot of objects on the ground. So I believe she said that the cars should not just go through. Wait, I think that was earlier in skipped now on to 728.
應該冇事，應該就係升開巴士。
有起火嘅情況啦，咁有消防員咧就係嚟到
新一代。
The report is saying that the police who were clearing off objects from the roads went back in their vehicles and apparently are leaving now.
好意思啊，呢個真係唔知點解會咁多巴士，玻璃有啲唔正常，但係都冇見巴士嘅玻璃啊，或者係一啲冇爆過一塊玻璃，行咗超過40-50架巴士咯。
嗰啲嘅警車咧，亦都即係正常
咁啊，而家又埋你啦，咁嚟到
Yes, she's saying that the police vehicles are actually leaving.
咁啊，嚟到亞皆老街，咁就亞皆老街同呢個嘅嚟到交界啦，咁就抗爭者嗰度啦，咁就就查啲嘅應該都幾重下，我相信就算1-2個男人都冇話會嚟。
警員又發放出嚟之後咧，而家上咗警車就離開咗彌敦道啦。咁然之後咧，示威者就一路喺彌敦道度喺度捉路障啊，咁同埋咧就抗爭者咁大家都有破壞到華潤堂嘅，嘗試破壞佢嘅玻璃啦。
而家係7點半嘅，咁而家就係亞皆老街同呢個彌敦道交界。
All right, so for those of you who just joined the live stream, actually I am practically been live streaming for the past,
咁你咧就見到咧係18360
I think 24 hours.
喺彌敦道嘅。
And
其實咧頭先咧係有嘗試係
practically, not technically, but
圍住嘅，咁但係咧，
yeah, we have shown that video many times. I'm going to show it one more time. What happened this morning? The video of the 2 kids getting shot. There's actually a link to it in the description of this live stream. So I'm gonna quickly show it so that some people who might not have not watched it yet can get the picture of what's going on.
依然到呢刻都好啦，暫時已經有警察去仲喺推動。
And graphic content warning. I'm about to show you the police shooting at two young men who were not a threat. So viewer discretion is advised.
而家做過今朝開始就進行個推廣樹嘅道路，咁就今朝6點開始咧，個示威持續到今晚嘅12個鐘頭。咁有零星咧，路口嘅位置咧，其實係好多嘅雜物啦已經。
So the reporter was explaining that there were some objects on the ground here, but there was not a lot of people.
今朝係比較早嘅，咁我亦都係朝早。
And everything starts here when traffic police just comes chasing a man with his gun out.
而家暫時我呢邊都仲未睇到。
喺呢度有警員啊，呢度
呢邊係
呢個係交通警啊。
應該都係一啲對地鐵站做一啲嘅。
佢掹槍啊！佢掹槍！喂！啱啱去開槍啊！
He went with his gun directly at someone who was approaching to talk with him. You can even see that he showed his hands. He showed his hands to the evil cop and just pointing his gun. Then other people tried to get close. You can see that their hands had nothing. And then they denied medical treatment.
頭先佢係開槍㗎，60架巴士去做呢一個係拍手掌啊！呢個人士。
This idiot was clapping.
佢攞支槍係控住佢啊！
You can see that they're putting his weight with the knee on his neck instead of providing first aid treatment. They never, in the whole video, they never put pressure on his wound.
佢開槍頭先，唔知係咪中咗槍啊？頭先呢個嘅小朋友。
I'm gonna skip some minutes. You see that more riot police come to keep putting pressure on his body, but not on his wound.
裏邊都係有啲嘅人士嘅。交界。見到坦克車開始佢先開咗啦，唔知2至3槍啊，聽到2至3槍實彈嘅聲音啊！
There's a lot of police around here, but that no one is giving first aid treatment.
啱啱係嗰個交通警啦，係攞支嘅實彈槍指住咧一個嘅現場人士啊。抗爭者喺度去拆毀一啲嘅。咁啱頭先咧係如果真正而家即地下就有啲血喺地下㗎。咁佢唔知係咪已經係暈咗啊？佢有眨眼嘅。
For those who are saying he was trying to grab the gun, he was trying to grab the gun. If you're pointed with a gun suddenly, your reaction will also be to try to push the gun away. They were trying to push the gun away, not grab the gun. The kids were not being aggressive in any way. They were not charging, they were just slowly approaching. And even that does not justify the refusal of treatment. People were telling them, where's the ambulance? Where's the ambulance? Call the ambulance. But they were just pepper spraying people who were trying to approach to provide first aid treatment. Even now they're still restraining him. This kid is almost unconscious. The reporter is asking, what is your name? What is your name?
先係油麻地啦，一路去到旺角啦，而家我就一路行太子。咩名啊？差唔多行太子，Hello。咁算係太子啦。咁我會一路行。
The reporter says, "What's your name? What's your name? Hello, what's your name?"
太子記處嗰邊個取態啦。咁之後我會翻去旺角嗰邊嘅。咁都重複係暫時我未見到警方作出任何拘捕嘅。
咩名啊？咩名啊？咩名啊？咩名？咩名？咩名？咩名啊？佢好似冇，佢好似已經冇咗一啲嘅意識咁樣啊！佢已經冇咗一啲嘅意識㗎啦，其實已經。
亦都由今朝7點鐘。
佢而家已經係冇咗啲意識㗎。
堵塞運動開始去到而家已經係超過10個鐘頭。
Again, he's like 110, 120-pound kid. The police, he's completely capable of controlling him without having to fire his gun. People are saying, "You asshole, call an ambulance, give him treatment." This woman is also demanding to treat him. They are not putting pressure on his wound.
關家榮係咪今？
剛才開咗槍啊，但係暫時我見唔到係中咗邊度，但係成地已經係有啲嘅血啊！啱啱係開咗真槍，開咗兩槍以上啊！
哦，有水炮車。小姐話你。
而家就想發放呢一個胡椒噴霧啊！
咁頭先關家榮我唔肯定係咪今朝話開槍實彈射。
而家又再次發放呢個胡椒噴霧啊！就呢個嘅打呢一個嘅呢一個嘅女士啊，就搭。
Now they just slammed this woman.
就好快咁樣喺度走緊嘅。
而家冇呼音啊，即係冇收音。
咁唔清楚水爆車個情況會係點樣去做一個驅散啦 ？OK， 係啦，見到開。
You can watch the full video is in the description of this live stream. The other video is the motorcycle, the police trying to kill people on the motorcycle.
咁示威者已經急速咁樣散去咗。
旺角彌敦道嘅現場啦，啱啱咧就見到咧，
咁我需要帶翻入邊啊？
喺旺角彌敦道嘅路面上面咧，就有一個紙箱係寫住有 TNT 咁樣嘅字眼嘅。咁但係咧，經記者睇過入邊之後咧，就未發現有任何嘅物品啦。
Just like what I was saying, the police are terrorists. The police are terrorists. Until this point, the police has not accepted a single case of excessive use of force by the police. They said that until now there is no a single case of excessive use of force. No police have been demoted for excessive use of force on the streets. It's not rubber bullets, by the way. They were all real bullets. Real bullets.
咁呢度咧就係藍田啟田道，咁啊啟田商場對出嘅，咁啊喺度所見到咧就條馬路咧來回線咧，啟田道來回線咧咁都
Well, guys, I'm going to quickly show. Wait, before that, let me read Brian Tam's comment. I posted a slow motion version on Discord. It shows the police already grabbed the gun before anyone even walked close to him. Show an attack intention. Thank you, Brian Tam. Let me show that to everyone. Alright, Brian Tam, thank you. So please guys take a look at this video. It shows the intention of the police of killing. He's taking his gun before anyone gets close to him. Please pay attention. There, he's already taking his gun. He's charging at people with his hand on his gun. Then someone just comes to talk to him. At that point there was no one, but then he already draw his gun. The person was there when he drew his gun. So that's clearly not this person trying to take his gun away. People behind him. And also let me point out that he didn't have any stick or anything, any weapon. Then the police hold him like a hostage or something, and then he shot at this other kid who was getting close, also showing that his hand had nothing. And then then he shot twice. Thank you for the slow motion analysis. Oh my god, Thomas in London is saying that the South China Morning Post posted an edit version of the police bike ramming on people. They zoom in to hide the ramming. Now the water cannon truck is here in Mongkok shooting at reporters. These are reporters who are being shot with the water cannon truck. Remember, this water has strong chemicals. They removed the blue dye from it to try to trick everyone, but they kept the tear gas chemicals, the strong chemicals in the water. The reporter is trying to get something to clean his lens. Sorry that I'm showing you so many things, but it's so many things that are happening and I want to inform you of everything. Why I call the police terrorists? It's not only because I feel like a victim or something. No, there's nothing to do with that. I'm talking based on facts only. Here we see the police denying access. One more time, this is not the first time. the ambulance personnel and the firemen being denied access when there was people injured inside. They were denied access and they were also insulted by the police, the terrorist police. And of course that's not the first time, nor the second time, nor the 10th time that the police insults and or obstructs the ambulance and the firemen. Now the police in Mongkok are showing the black banner one more time, ready to fire tear gas.
咁佢啱啱咧喺嚟緊度咧，就警方就出動咗水炮車啦。咁而水炮車亦都係噴射緊一啲催淚嘅水劑。現場咧就係聞到好強嘅氣味啦，就係咁而警方一路咧都係再配合埋催淚彈嘅。
Watts, thank you so much for your contribution. And also Humberto Cueva de la O, thank you so much for your contribution and your comment, your very nice comment. Thank you so much. He said thanks for your channel, you rock. You too, my friend. Thank you so much.
Cảnh方咧就係再舉起咗黑旗啦，同埋釋放咗一發嘅黑人。而家咧就見到警方係一路沿住嚟嗰度向緊油麻地方向推進。咁我哋沿途推進嘅時候咧，亦都不停係發放催淚彈。見到喺水炮車後邊咧，亦都係有一輛裝甲車嘅。咁而裝甲車嘅車頂咧，亦都係有一位警員係坐咗喺上邊啦，手持住長槍。咁啱啱嗰位警員咧，亦都係有發放催淚彈。係啦，咁而家
that guy in Japan, thank you so much. Thank you everyone who's in this live stream watching right now, participating in the live channel. Now the police in Bangkok continue to march through the street while showing the black banner. And they're shooting fire and tear gas.
我見到咧水炮車係應該推進㗎啦，咁但係咧佢開咗條飛咗出嚟打，而且俾佢個黑屏。咁而警方咧其實咧一路佢哋一路都係跟住喺警方嘅防線後邊咯，但係警方其實一路咧都喺度警告佢哋咧唔好再行前。 再俾水炮車行前邊繼續推進，其他嘅警員咧就係喺防線嘅後邊。咁而目前咧，而家水炮車已經係推進去過咗啦，嚟到有個咧水炮車往推進啦，咁但係咧，而家水炮車嘅位置已經係去到而家係同埋行會近街嘅中間嘅交界位置，咁而家其實咧，一路都係跟住喺警方嘅防線後邊咯，但係警方其實一路咧咁啱啱見到咧，水炮車亦都係再施放咗催淚水劑。
Again, earlier we saw the Carrie Lam press conference. She said that the police, we should not be describing the whole police by the action of some individual policemen. But I'm showing you videos, and you can find videos over and over and over again. Not only about one police, not only about 10 police, hundreds of them. They are out of control. Carrie Lam said, let's not describe the police by the actions of individuals in the police force. But then she proceeded to describe every single demonstrator, but one single person who is an actual individual who set someone on fire.
我就見到咧，警方係拆除緊路障啦。咁其實前方咧已經係見唔到有示威者㗎啦。而警方咧就係一路係用水炮車進行驅趕，咁喺後邊咧亦都係使用催淚彈嘅。
That Goldberg pointed out that he's very thankful the police in the 21st of July saw
咁啱啱咧，警方咧係向在場嘅記者作出警告，要記者咧唔好再行埋去警方嘅防線。咁其實咧，現場嘅記者咧。
And I don't know, the police just left the scene. They did not even if they had read
大家希望你進行。我哋大家安全好嘛？我唔想阻你採訪啊，但我唔想影響你安全啊，亦都。
The reporter is also saying that they cannot see any demonstrator around here. Right inside here is Mongkok, Zhengguan here. Under a car. Zhengguan, Mongkok, and Yau Ma Tei. Yau Ma Tei is very, very close to Mongkok.
我有個同事咧，轉入唔係啊，我都可以話嘅。
旺角嘅方向嘅，咁而後邊嘅裝甲車咧，亦都係行翻掉頭去翻由彌敦道油麻地咧去翻去旺角嘅方向。咁現場見到咧，其實警員咧仲喺度清理緊由示威者築成嘅路障啦。咁其實前方咧就已經係見唔到有示威者㗎啦。
如果搞掂真係嘢落去。
現場就見到咧，其實唔單止係水炮車同埋裝甲車咧。其實係其他嘅警車咧，亦都係由彌敦道油麻地後退翻咗去彌敦道旺角太子嗰個方向。
行上嚟啊！都唔行上嚟，都係嗰啲飛虎啲爬嗰啲咧，好得閒咧，行咗幾轉啦已經，冇人爬添喎。放反我都放完啦，係嘛？我係啲可能係邊樣嚟唔係拍手啊！你知啊，全部講3萬個，都唔係3萬個 least can use 前線警員，我諗都1000個到嘅啫。Which is waste of Philippines. 係啊，觀塘嗰批就唔夠人手，就 HDI 支援咯。 揮官，一人一區最大一個。
Myself and a bunch of journalists were taking refuge in a bank in Mongkok. The journalists were
咁而家就見到咧，其實喺彌敦道嘅警方咧，亦都係近翻去沿住彌敦道去緊太子嘅方向嘅。咁現場咧，其實就已經見唔到有示威者咧。咁其實現場咧，因為頭先警方係使用咗催淚水劑啦，即係水炮車係使用咗催淚水劑啦，即係其實咧都係個氣味係好刺激同埋好濃烈嘅。
咁你諗下，如果100幾200隻火一部，支援咁多區，其實都雜雜地嘅。
We also saw in different parts of the live feed of onlookers.
喂，你講緊黑工咧，好似我識佢。
咁現場又聽到咧，警方係再次警告記者唔好行咁埋啦。其實一路咧頭先都係有其實咧警方咧一路咧頭先都係警告記者唔好再行。
即係唔好有即係你啤
咁而家見到咧有一名嘅防暴警員咧就係曾經係胡椒噴霧咧係指住變成咧要大家褪翻入去嘅。咁佢咧就係揮動緊佢嗰個胡椒噴霧啦，就一路揮動，一路對住記者講行翻入去，快啲行翻入去。咁而警方傳媒聯絡隊咧就係喺隔離咧就係對記者講快啲行翻入去啦咁樣。
聽人講就話聽日啲同學咧，理大一定會行啦，理大燒到窿曬已經燒到，中大都都唔使諗嘅啫，中大都會點打？不過中大打到。
The reporter was talking about that the water cannons from tear gas supplying the water is the strong chemicals that are very irritating.
大家開始都係出下啲後腦出手嘅。
見到咧，防暴警員咧係突然間行向前邊，咁就見到佢哋咧都係其實係繼續清理個路障啦。咁而見到咧，其實喺彌敦道嘅麥當勞咧都係有被示威者破壞，同埋寫上一中資咁樣嘅字眼。咁店面嘅玻璃咧就係被打爛啦，有職員咧就喺度清理中嘅。
我先冇戒嚴，佢清嘅輸得好大嘅，佢咩唔好嘅，佢應該咩唔好嘅，然之後又吹水話自己冇特權，都係好特權包嘅，即係喺山竹都係有人即係動議用緊急法叫大家用呢個即係用，跟住直落咁去到上個月咁就用咗緊急法擔到咗呢個反蒙面法，之前話只好特權，而家又呢個蒙面法，咁就點咧？
咁就見到呢有一名嘅外籍嘅男士咧，就係曾經向警方咧就係指罵啦。咁警方咧而家咧就係繼續沿住彌敦道去往翻太子嘅方向，一路繼續清理啲路障啦。咁其實頭先咧就警方咧係一度使用咗水炮車，咁喺水炮車後邊咧，警方亦都係一路施放催淚彈，一路使用水炮車，咁 咁啱啱就見到咧，警方咧其實係仲係向前面舉咗黑旗同埋藍旗嘅，咁就警告咧係唔會釋放催淚彈同埋呢個係一個非法嘅集結。咁但係記者嘅位置咧，其實就見到前方係唔會示威者嘅。
主流意見我自己嘅，我可以自己嘅。咁而家主流意見都喺度啦，不過冇用啦，
The police is giving an announcement with the blue banner. The blue banner means illegal assembly. They're saying all of you are breaking the law. We're going to use force to arrest you and disperse you. He's saying we're going to use tear gas, pepper spray, batons, rubber bullets, lead pellet bags to deal with you.再向傳射咗催淚彈㗎啦。咁但係咧，其實個位置咧就暫時都係未見到有示威者。咁其實咧，防暴警員之外咧，亦都係有速龍時一隊係喺分散嘅隊伍入邊嘅。咁就見到咧，其實喺前方嘅人工島咧，亦都係呢個。
荃灣報仇，
咁而警方一路向前推進，啱啱都推咗。指嘅嗰個推進咧，就係一路舉住黑旗同埋藍旗，警告係會施放催淚彈嘅。咁但係其實咧，以記者而家呢個角度咧，啱啱睇到警方而家係再次施放咗催淚彈，但係其實咧喺記者嘅角度咧，係冇見到有示威者。
你仲有幾個？嗰幾個肯定收晒。
應該係再舉起咗黑旗啦。
上晒鏡最出名嗰幾個而家都仲我需唔需要？100幾200個人打班唔好算，就啲男子顛倒一個電話。
They're pointing their guns directly at reporters.
咁而家咧，警方咧就係向咗西洋菜南街嘅內街咧，啱啱佢都影到咗啦，施放咗幾發嘅催淚彈嘅。你睇翻後少少啊！咁啊佢咧，
I think they were pointing their tear gas mortars directly at people.
你多少空間可以做得唔得啊？行後邊啦，唔該。
They're firing. They're firing.
持續舉起咗黑旗。
I think in 20 more seconds they're going to fire. There's like a 30-second delay here between the two top live streams.
我等你哋。你哋行個圈啦。危險啊！點去啊？
So they're going to fire in like 5 more seconds. A lot of shots. 香水啲網友都做香水，人老啦，都唔得㗎啦，都唔得㗎啦。
咁而家就見到佢喺彌敦道同埋西洋菜南街嘅交界，警方咧就係舉起咗黑旗警告施放催淚彈，亦都係有向住記者嘅鏡頭咧係閃緊一啲嘅強光嘅電筒。咁其實啱啱咧，警方咧係有向西洋菜南街內街嘅位置施放咗幾發嘅催淚彈。
有啊，個同事啊，即係嗰間報館嘅同事就坐咗喺樓梯嗰度。
I'm gonna give a summary of the whole thing.
咁其實咧喺地下咧係啱啱見到警方就話施放咗催淚彈。
大家都即係我自己我拉咁耐啊，我睇咗佢講啦，但係問題係係咯，即係而家呢個成果都好正。嗱啱啱我又話咩旺角放圖咁，旺角係放嚟都好耐啦。西灣河啊，旺角呢啲地方，今日放題最勁嘅係武大，中文大學、中大。要講下你講下武大啲，咁跟住武大好似大家都知邊間㗎啦。嗰邊今日係住嘅。
咁然後咧就見到咧，其實前方係泛起一啲嘅煙霧啦，因為警方咧亦都係再次施放咗出嚟。
即係夜啊，開始啲溫度低啊。嗰部分啲男仔出嚟咧都唔夠警力整喎。喂，都唔出奇。嗰啲記者話攬住喎，啱先佢哋
keep telling everyone to go away immediately, but the reporters have been saying that there's no demonstrator left. There's no demonstrators left on the streets. It's just like few people around and reporters maybe.
咁而家咧，警方咧係一路沿住嚟得油麻地咧向住太子嘅方向，跟住咧而家其實已經去到就即將係去到亞皆老街嘅交界㗎啦。咁亦都係舉起咗藍旗同埋黑旗。
即係可能
喂，射到你哋冇怪我哋啊！好，唔關事，呢度 sorry。
放棄咗藍，即係可能
啱啱咧聽到警方咧係有講咗一句，就係話用啲記者嚟擋住。
我話知你即係捉龍啦。
So he was getting very emotional and aggressive towards someone. He's insulting the reporters, and another police told him to just go away, just go away, go away. But he was insulting the reporters, being very emotional and aggressive. I'll teach you a sentence that they usually say so that you can know when they're saying it. Lapsek lei hoi. Just go away immediately. Lapsek lei hoi. Wait, now they're telling, they're fighting the reporters. They're telling the reporters, just go back, go back, go back. Go away immediately, they're yelling to the speaker.
啊，想講咧，沿途行過嘅人都好中意影相嘅。咁當然有啲真係冇心嘅，但係啲前線嘅人都想防止啲咁嘅野外事，都唔想俾人影相。藍田嗰藍同黃田，咁啊係喎，我真係覺得藍田好似真係冇乜人講過藍田，咁有啲咩黃田啊？大快活咯，大快活都算黃嘅，都仲請得杜汶澤做代言人，你又知咩事啦？杜汶澤喎。大快活都 OK，我都成日特別嗰個打邊爐嘅。係啊，大快活黃好多選擇啦。係個 logo 話俾你知啊，橙色嘅，黃到變橙啊！得兩間黃田真係唔出奇。藍田真係，即係藍田咧。其實好奇怪啊，有啲名啊，藍田係藍嘅，黃波真係黃，黃波好黃啊，好黃喎真係。逢親啲咩活動咧，啲街坊出晒嚟嘅，好勁啊！
The reporter is zooming into their credential holders to let you see that none of the police actually carry any credentials or identification. So even when they break the law, which they always do, it's impossible to make any complaint to them. Here again, they're zooming in to show you that no number, no credential. In the past, the police had said to everyone that the reason why they have no numbers is because their uniform has no room for numbers.
咦，我開始見到嗰邊有人又搬磚喎。你鏡頭見到啊，有啲人係喐緊嘅，搬緊磚。 又唔會我係啲普通市民話，好想你望到我係記者啫。可能啱啱除咗頭盔嘅關係咧，即係望到上面有個人揸住部機，凍住啲腳架，以為影相，其實都冇可能，影相到咁光明正大。堅啊！我驚食啊！我驚食100蚊啫。衝出去咯！超辣喎！啱啱講咗喎。 杭州人超難，係啊！啱啱有網友講咗啦，係啊！我仆街啊你！啱啱個網友係啊！喂，你啱啱唔話食美心嘅咩？係咯！你大聲話食美心。喂，咁一齊去食美心燃氣啦！如果係咁啦，係咪先？
I apologize if I'm not as active as usual talking on the stream. I need to save some energy for later. As I said earlier, I've been practically streaming for over 24 hours. We started yesterday, like at what time did we start yesterday? I forgot. But I just want to be able to stay until late in case that everything goes until very late. And that's why I'm not speaking as much as usual. But now I'm going to give you a full summary of the day, and I'm going to record it so that I can play it back maybe every 10 or 15 minutes or something like that. So let me get my words together. Give me a second.
因為我唔係未試過啊，我試過中途我走咗去食嘢，我食完嘢翻嚟咧打完仗啦，天已放晒啦。
This is a summary of the day. Everything started very early today. My friends were sending me images at around 6 a.m. already of the riot police everywhere on the streets, even walking through highways between the cars, checking people's cars.
佢嗰啲
The police has been arresting people unlawfully. They're just arbitrarily arresting young people, students, especially girls, very young girls. We have seen so many young girls arrested today. And as we know, there are cases of the police raping girls in the detention centers and police stations. Even there is a case of this girl who had to have an abortion after being gang raped by the police. Now, we saw a lot of violence by the police as well. Yes, we saw some roadblocks being set by the people, but the police was being extremely violent, not only to people who were setting roadblocks, but also to people who were just walking around, reporters, elderly. They even arrested a very, very old lady, who you can see her picture of in our Discord server. I would say that that lady was like 90-year-old. They have been pepper spraying, beating up people to the head with batons, firing rubber bullets, lead pellet bags, tear gas directly at people. At lunchtime in Central, the police just started shooting at normal residents, people who were wearing suits. These people were having a lunch break from work and they were flooded with tear gas. Also, there was in this morning in Saiwangho, there was a shooting. A police shot 2 unarmed students, very young students, around 20 years old, who were unarmed and who were posing no threat to the police. The police started by taking off his gun and charging at people. Now the 2 students are in critical condition in the hospital. Now, we also saw another case where the police was riding a motorcycle trying to hit people with it. The police was riding in circles trying to hit people with it and then ramming through a crowd of people who were trying to get away from the police. These are some of the major incidents that we have seen today, but until now, late at night, the police has continually fired tear gas over and over, firing rubber bullets and lead pellet bags at people, not only at demonstrators, but also at reporters and just residents of the area, just local residents who are around, bystanders basically. We also saw the police sieging, basically firing non-stop at students who were staying inside their schools, holding umbrellas. They were under volley after volley of shots by the police, rubber bullet, lead pellet bags, tear gas, and that was just non-stop. We saw that happening in the Chinese University of Hong Kong, the Polytechnic University of Hong Kong, and the Hong Kong University. Now, Carrie Lam had a press conference. The police also had a press conference. Carrie Lam basically was just condemning the what she calls rioters, and she said that every single problem in society right now is because people are violent. And she said that we should not describe all of the police department based on the action of some individual police, but then she proceeded to describe the whole movement based on the violence of some protesters. Now, until now, we see more people setting up roadblocks, trying to slow down the police and showing up their discontent that after 5 months of peaceful demonstrations has been ignored completely by the government. Yeah, you can see more information in our Discord server. There's the videos, the testimonies, the reports, information, and you can keep talking with people. There's horrible things done by the terrorist organization, by the police. Again, it's not individual cases of the police. I have been showing you case after case of how the police is behaving like criminals, like a terrorist organization. Yes, we know that a few days ago, student child passed away after being killed by the police. He died after being in critical condition. Yesterday, the police yelled and was recorded on film that they were going to celebrate the death of student Chow, 22-year-old student Chow. They were going to celebrate his death with champagne. They are also, we've seen behaviors like this for the police all the time. They are denying access to the ambulance, not once, not twice, not even 10 times, but it's already countless times where the police have been stopping the ambulance for accessing emergency areas, preventing first aid treatment to people who are injured, insulting ambulance and firemen, beating them up, pepper spraying them, pepper spraying reporters, pepper spraying everyone. They are filling the city with tear gas. Also, I forgot to mention that they are using the water cannon truck that still contains tear gas laced on the water. They removed the blue dye, trying to fool people. They actually fooled me. I thought they removed the chemicals from the water, since I saw, oh, right now they're not firing blue water. But then after we saw the effects of it, now we know that they are still lacing tear gas chemicals within the water. Now, if I missed anything, I'm sure people in the comments are going to, in the live chat, are going to give more details of what is happening today. There's just too many things that have been going on, and I might have forgotten some of them. But thank you very much for listening to this summary and joining the live stream. And yeah, please stay tuned, share it with your friends, and remember to like this live stream so that YouTube is going to recommend it to more people. And that was a 6 minute and 15 seconds summary. Sorry guys, it's getting hard to make summaries of everything that I'm saying, but for those of you who missed it, here's the video of the police trying to run over demonstrators with the motorbike. He's clearly trying to murder people. You can clearly see it there. By the way, you can find this video at Blackhead Down YouTube channel. Please go subscribe to them and follow them, support them. They're doing a great job covering the events in Hong Kong as well. By the way, the South China Morning Post, I know that a lot of people from, especially foreigners, read the South China Morning Post. The South China Morning Post edited this video. They zoomed in so that you can only see here, like that, like what I'm showing now, so that you cannot see the motorcyclist ramming onto the crowd. They basically they removed the ramming of the motorcycle that we can see in the full video. That's what someone said in the comments. And if anyone wants to say that's not true, the South China Morning Post show the whole thing, please submit the Discord on the Discord server your video, and I'm going to share it with everyone. Now here in Mongkok, we still see a group of demonstrators, freedom fighters, holding their ground with umbrellas versus guns. Again, until now, after these 5 months of non-stop police brutality, there's no one single police who has been accused officially by the government or the police department of using excessive force, of excessive use of force. None of them have been demoted, nor expelled, nor punished in any way. None of these riot police on the streets. I believe this is going on near Argyle Street, but I don't think I have any live stream directly from Argyle Street. Yeah, actually I have mixed feelings with this with the South China Morning Post. Sometimes I really like their articles, and sometimes they feel really biased towards the CCP. I guess they have different editors, different journalists. So those journalists who are doing a good job at the South China Morning Post, I give you a shout out. You have my respect and my gratitude. I know that reporters within companies, even though the companies sometimes are like pro CCP or something like that, for example TVB, there's still awesome reporters who work there who are trying to shine even a little bit of truth through their news. They're trying their best. I know personally some reporters who work for pro Beijing media companies, and they're always trying their best to push at least as much light of truth as possible on their news, especially on their live streams. On their live streams, they have a bit more freedom, but they're always trying to push. So, guys, again, I don't have a thing directly against everyone at the South China Morning Post. I'm sure there must be some amazing journalists there as well, and they do have some good articles. But in general, the South China Morning Post sometimes have actually proven to be very biased and pro CCP. I will go away for a couple minutes. If I see anything going on the screen, I'm going to come back. I'll just lay down on the sofa and pay attention to the live stream. And we'll be back very soon. Thank you for all staying here, watching this live stream, and caring about what is going on in Hong Kong. All of you have my gratitude. Thank you so much.
位現時咧，我哋見到咧，有示威者咧，剛才咧喺旺角一帶嘅示威者咧，係後退到咧去到亞皆老街近舊旺角街市一帶嘅位置。咁示威者咧係用一個舉起長遮咧，咁就係作為一個掩護嘅。咁暫時咧後退咗，示威者後退咗10米度咧，就停低。我現時咧喺旺角嘅現場咧，咁示威者咧已經係後退到咧亞皆老街咧近住舊旺角街市，接近渡船街嘅位置。咁示威者咧來來回回咧都喺亞皆老街嘅位置咧，就前後移動。咁咧都係人數咧大概有接近100。咁現時咧一啲嘅示威者咧係傾緊呢一個行動嘅策略。其實咧剛才咧警方咧喺較遠嘅位置，亦即係咧彌敦道亞皆老街一帶咧，其實係曾經係發射多枚嘅催淚彈。咁而且咧亦都咧係曾經出動水炮車，將附近嘅一啲嘅人群呢，係用水柱驅散。我哋見到呢，有部分嘅示威者呢係向翻前行。現場呢，其實呢都係有見到相當多嘅巴士停泊喺度。咁今日嘅示威有別於平時嘅示威，我哋見到呢有部分車嘅駕駛席呢嘅窗前呢，其實係噴咗呢個噴漆。咁用意咧係令咧司機係無法咧係揸車離開，咁只能夠咧泊咗架車喺度，成為咧示威者嘅一啲嘅免費路障。 咁啊現時咧，估計咧示威者咧同旺角警察嘅防線咧嘅距離咧係超過200米。我哋見到咧，警方同示威者之間咧，其實係有唔少嘅市民喺度圍觀啦，同埋咧係指罵警員嘅。亦都見到咧，有一啲嘅示威者咧係利用一啲嘅木板咧作為一啲嘅屏障，去防禦警方發射嘅胡椒球彈、催淚彈，又或者係布袋彈、橡膠彈等等。得一條線你睇到嘢㗎，你得一條線睇到嘢㗎。你隔唔到啊？有一條線係有個框咁樣咯。有一個位係睇到出電視咯。係啊，我喺講嗰啲嚟㗎，應該講嗰啲啊。我應該解翻個中間條線。如果暗係夜晚咧，試下。 各位聽到咧，警方咧再次發射催淚彈。各位現時你見到咧喺彌敦道康樂亞皆老街康樂街一帶嘅位置咧，係有催淚彈咧係跌咗落地下，咁啊並且咧釋出非常多嘅催淚煙霧。警方咧其實咧現時咧仍然繼續咧喺旺角嘅驅散行動。咁啊警員咧相信咧應該係會即將咧係準備向亞皆老街大角咀方向推進，但係咧我哋見到咧有黑衫嘅示威者咧係叫一啲嘅後排嘅小心啊，後排嘅示威者咧係向前推進。警方咧剛才咧發射咗2枚催淚彈之後咧，其實係冇向前推進嘅，估計咧只係咧一啲嘅驅散喺嗰個位置嘅市民嘅行動。我哋聽到咧有警方咧係發射喺從另一個位置發射催淚彈。今日嘅示威行動咧，其實去到而家咧已經超過咗12個鐘㗎啦。咁啊，今日嘅300示威咧，其實咧係由朝頭早一啲嘅示威者堵路開始，咁啊分別喺東涌啦、旺角以及咧係西灣河一帶咧係進行堵路。我哋見到咧示威者係向後退。
Alright, I'm back. Now the police has been firing tear gas at these demonstrators who are holding umbrellas here. The reporter just mentioned that the events, the demonstration activities have been going on for like over 12 hours already. Now, wait, I think they're arresting people here. Let's switch over here. Oh, that was, I am so sorry. Sorry, earphone users. That audio is not usable, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. But here they're arresting people also in Mongkok. All these images are coming from Mongkok right now. And here some images from Cheung Kwan O. Now they're changed over here. And I'm sorry, next time I'm going to slowly increase the volume in case that there's something like that happens again.
聽到現場一啲嘅示威者嘅一啲嘅講法咧，就應該係呢度人都係聽到咧，外街咧係有警員對成地球係推進，係作出拘捕，咁啊示威者就為咗保障呢件咧係後退，咁啊後嚟咧發現咧消息好似並唔係真確，咁啊再次咧係集結喺新填地街亞皆老街嘅位置。
Alright guys, I am sorry. There is a term on the internet called rest in peace headphone users, by the way, Wiley. Now we see here the blue banner being shown in Mongkok again. Have been showing it for hours. Black banner, orange banner, they have been shooting at demonstrators. These people are setting block roads and holding umbrellas basically. And the roadblocks consist mainly of bricks and some like cardboard boxes and things like that. Again, I am so sorry, all the earphone users. I promise I will switch to other audio sources slowly from now on. Steve W, that's what I also wrote, my apology. Alright, again, what we see mainly is like roadblocks, but it's basically like garbage on the roads. Garbage on the roads and bricks. And the police is chasing them down with fire gas, shooting directly at them. No, this time was not directly, but still shooting tear gas over and over and over again. Throne Hunter, thank you so much. Stay safe and thank you for watching. Really, thank you. Oh, again, we hear more and more and more tear gas being fired. We're getting audio from up here. And again, all this is coming from Mongkok, except this small screen here from Tseung Kwan O. Wait, something's going on up here. Top right. Oh no, I think it's the same. It's just oh my god. Be careful. Remember that these tear gas, guys, these tear gas can really burn. Can really burn. Someone already lost the ability to walk from being hit by one of them on the back. Oh, the raccoon. That's awesome. So for everyone who is watching this live stream, welcome. Thank you for witnessing what is going on in Hong Kong right now. We're all concerned about what is going on, how democracy has been oppressed. A city that is supposed to be democratic is being oppressed by a tyrannical government. Now today I give it. Wait, can you see the fire? Can you see the fire? That fire is coming from the tear gas canister. That's the tear gas. You see that fire on the ground? That's from the tear gas round. They get extremely hot. This tear gas made in China. We never saw that happen with the, I think it was British or US made tear gas. We never saw that happen. But when they changed to tear gas made in China, you can still see the fire on the ground. over there. We have seen many cases of these. We saw a lot of fires being started by the tear gas canisters, and also a man getting his back completely burned. And from my understanding now, he lost the ability to walk because of his injury on his back and spine.
我哋見到咧，其實咧現時咧，示威者同埋警員咧係相距至少3個路口。當示威者曾經嘗試推進嘅時候咧，警察隨即係發射多枚催淚彈驅散。
I haven't get any official reports right now, or reports from trusted sources about the condition of the 2 young men who were shot. So basically, for those of you who haven't watched the video, the police charged at someone who was not representing any threat with a gun. Then other 2 people tried to come close to the police and the person to try to de-escalate things, and then they got shot. There were 3 shots fired at them, and they're in critical condition in the hospital right now. Hello, Blackhead Down. Thank you so much for your work. Hope you got a good rest. And yeah, the moderators are doing an excellent job. Yeah, indeed, there is a lot of 50 cents roaming YouTube and Facebook. But actually, remember, guys, all these 50 cents who love China so much, I mean, love the CCP so much, they're not supposed to be on YouTube or on Facebook. That's illegal, and they actually can go to jail for using VPNs. Greg Phillips, I believe the kid was shot in the stomach, on the stomach, and also his kidney and apparently liver also were damaged, and the bullet allocated in his spine. Now in Chengguano train station, wait, the audio is coming from here. Yeah, we see. Wait, is that fire from? Yeah, I believe this is the Chengguano train station. So the people in black clothes have go away already. They are renovating the Chengguano train station. They're removing all the tyranny from it. So again, guys, this has been going on for 5 months. Peaceful demonstrations have been going on. We had 1 million people on the street, 2 million people on the street, countless Lennon walls, countless human chains, countless peaceful assemblies that usually have been met with a lot of police violence. Even though they're peaceful, all people there completely peaceful, met with extreme violence by the police, tear gas, and extreme cooperation by the train stations. The MTR company is actually become a tool of the police and the government to oppress the people. They're closing stations arbitrarily, and they always refused to release the CCTV footage of what happened on the 31st of August when the police charged inside the train station and just started beating people up with batons to the head all over the place and allegedly killing people inside the train station, which they hide it, of course. They hide. People were asking to clear any doubt, please release the CCTV footage, but the police and the train stations, the company, the MTR company, refused to do so. And since then, we have seen what we call renovations. I like to call them actually forceful deconstructions of systems of oppression. You can see that since that date, actually, when the MTR refused to give the CCTV footage, only then we started to see forceful deconstructions of train stations. Yeah, the 12th of June is also a very important date. The students were sitting outside the Legislative Council member to stop the extradition bill for being passed. They were met with insane brutality by the police. They were beaten up. They were tortured, basically, and a lot of people were arrested. And the demands started from there. Why we wanted those people to be released is because they were sitting outside the LegCo to avoid the extradition bill from being passed. Now, think about this. These people were demanding that the extradition bill was not passed, therefore they were blocking access to the Legislative Council. Then the police arrested them and charged them with riot. Now, after months of people getting hurt and arrested and everything, Carrie Lam said, you know what? I think I did make a mistake with the extradition bill. Yeah, we're not going to pass the extradition bill. Oops, my mistake. But now, what happened to all those people who were arrested for protesting against this extradition bill? Basically, Carrie Lam, by accepting that at the very beginning she made a mistake with the proposal of the extradition bill, she also should be accepting that arresting the people who were protesting against it was a mistake as well. But no, they're not willing to release these people. Now again, there is so much that has been going on in the past few months, and it's very hard for me to explain everything in the summaries during these live streams. But if you join our Discord server, you can find links to the Discord server in my YouTube channel, Chili Lucas. You can see plenty of videos, information, news, reports, and also discuss with the community there at any time of the day. Right, leftover crumbs is adding something. There is already an supposedly independent police commission of inquiry, like basically complaint, sorry. Basically, there is a committee that is supposed to do the investigations on the police, but then they submit the reports to the police so that the police can take action. And also we know by a fact that the IPCC is full with pro-Beijing people. And until now, after 5 months of all this chaos and excessive use of force by the police, there hasn't been a single riot policeman accused or even sentenced or demoted or punished or anything for excessive use of force. The police said until now there hasn't been a single case of excessive use of force, but we know from the video evidence that in fact the police has been violating human rights systematically for the past 5 months. Now actually we're seeing images from the area here. We see that as long as the police does not appear, everything seems peaceful and calm. I mean, people are just on the streets, on the roads, but until the police appears, actually no one is fighting, no one is getting injured, no one is under threat of anything. Now, while there is peace here, I'm going to show you a video that I got. Someone sent to me. Give me a second, please. So this video I'm going to show you shows one more time another, basically just showing you the level of unprofessionalism, I want to call it. How unprofessional the police is in Hong Kong, and why they're acting like terrorists rather than police department. The video I'm going to show you is very simple. It's just a police telling people, come take my gun, come take my gun, come take my gun, over and over and over again. Give me a second. So it's nothing graphic, but just the police saying, come take my gun, come take my gun, come take my gun, over and over and over again. Here. This guy, who I can tell you, he's nothing without his gun. He's nothing without his gun. He's telling people, come over, take my gun. Come here and take my gun. Come over and take my gun. So, why someone who's supposed to be a trained professional with high standards of conduct, who have the right to wield guns, can show this level of unprofessionalism and have absolutely no repercussions, no punishment, no nothing? By the way, and let me point out that in Mong Kok now, people are setting a bonfire with cardboard boxes on the middle of the road. They're not setting it near buildings, so this is absolutely safe. As long as no one gets close to it, there should be no danger. And I expect that the firemen are going to come in about 5 minutes. In less than 5 minutes, the firefighters are going to arrive here and they're going to put out this fire. That's it. If the police let them go through, because we know for a fact that the police has stopped countless times the firemen and also the ambulances from going through to emergency locations. Right, so the police, I think, across the street here, on the same street, where you can see the fire on the middle of the road. It's actually a pretty high flame. A lot of cardboard boxes being burned. I didn't see much plastic maybe now they started to add some styrofoam, but the smoke is not very dark right now. The fire is quite high, but it's still not near any building, so I don't think any residents will catch fire or anything. I mean, of course, fire can be peaceful. If the fire is not hurting anyone or anything, the fire is peaceful. Like, so if you light a candle or you make a barbecue, does that make you a rioter? No. Right now, this fire is not being used with the intention to harm or destroy anything. Therefore, this fire is indeed peaceful. The only reason for this fire is to voice out the discontent of the people so that they can express their emotions, since all the peaceful demonstrations, including 1 million, 2 million, some of the largest demonstrations in the history of the world, has gone completely ignored by the government. Right, Da Milano is saying something that makes a lot of sense. So if the police can investigate their own accusations, like when people accuse the police of doing a crime and the police investigate themselves. So if next time I commit a crime, like I steal something from a shop or I beat someone up, I'm going to tell the judge, sorry judge, I conducted my own investigation on myself, but I found no proof of me being guilty. And then witnesses will yell, but we saw you, we have video evidence, we have your fingerprints. And then the judge will be like, silence! I have heard the official investigation by the accused, and I find him innocent because he conducted his own investigation. That's the kind of logic behind the police investigating their own crimes, basically. So thank you for pointing that out, Da Milano. Good comment. So Da Milano actually said, so if the police investigate their own atrocities, so let criminals investigate themselves, and everything would be perfect. Stuf.codon and Z, or however you read your name. Again, try to understand what I'm saying. The fire on the road is not being used with the intent to hurt anyone. Alright? You can compare it with like a Lennon wall at this point. Did someone get hurt by this fire? Did anything get destroyed beside those cardboard boxes which cost cents? I don't know. No one got hurt by it. Nothing got destroyed by it. How do you define violent? And how do you define peaceful? Right now, people have very limited ways of expressing and getting attention. All the peaceful demonstrations had been ignored. Again, the people are not throwing 50 cents or blue ribbons inside the fire. If they were doing that, or if they were setting it next to the buildings or under a car, I would agree. That's not peaceful. That is violent. But now, no, there's just in the middle of the asphalt. It's impossible that it's going to hurt anything or anyone. I'm not stretching it. I'm not stretching it. It is the truth. Try to open your mind to those people, to try to see things from the point of view of people who are struggling against a tyrannical regime. Before I continue, please let me say thank you to Seal Silam. Thank you so much, Seal Silam, for your contribution. It really means a lot. And yeah, if you need anything, if you want to chat with us, remember you can come over to our Discord server. And yeah, thank you. Also, I think I forgot to say thank you to Alien Yeep. Thank you so much. ICW0623, thank you so much as well. And every single contributor, thank you all so much for your contributions and your help. That was not me. That was not me. Wait, what was that? Ah, God, sorry. It's something played but by itself in the background, and sorry again, headphone users. So you see, it was cardboard boxes, so the fire quickly went off by itself. And yeah, again, guys, it's in the middle of the road. All of this is stones and concrete and bricks, so don't worry too much about it. We should worry more about how the police is polluting and poisoning every single citizen with tear gas and creating long-term and chronic disease on children, pregnant women, unborn children, elderly. I think that's way more serious than the fire, to be honest. And I do think that the tear gas actually, I think maybe in the past we didn't have a chance to talk as much about it, or I don't know, maybe I'm just ignorant. But I really think that tear gas should not be allowed to be used in a city. Like, it's common sense. You're having so much collateral damage. You're affecting people who are not even involved in the whole thing. People who are just on their houses, maybe children who are trying to study, they're breathing tear gas every day. I think tear gas should be banned internationally and sanctioned like other chemical weapons. Here we see more people being affected with tear gas. Reporters, people wearing black clothes. Ruben Koken, that is very bad. I personally don't think that the children of the police have anything to do with this. If they are indeed getting going there, I would not agree with that. Absolutely. Again, I'm not blaming people as well. Right now, people behaving like this is purely the fault of the higher ranks of the police and the government, who have failed to provide punishment or accountability to the police who are breaking the law on the front lines. Now, the images we're getting here are in Toon Moon, by the way. I forgot to mention that. These images here on the bottom left are Toon Moon. So now we're seeing not only Cheung Kwan-o here and Mongkok, but also Toon Moon. Let me quickly show you the map. So here's the map. Wait, they're firing in Toon Moon. Yeah, there's the tear gas. They're firing tear gas in Toon Moon. So again, Toon Moon is over here to the northwest. Actually, this is not to scale, so this area here is much larger, but it's close to the northwest, near the border with China actually. Vitalis, I agree with you. But again, we cannot, like, how can we regulate ourselves? People are telling us that when we try to stop criminals, like the ones knifing people and things like that, they tell us, no, you should not do it yourself. You should call the police. And but now when it's one people who is pro-democracy doing this of burning someone, they say you should stop. They say you should stop your own people. You should stop them with your own hands and things like that. I mean, I understand. I'm not saying this against you. By the way, I'm just pointing out what I've been seeing online. Like, people are saying don't take justice into your own hands. Right? We cannot. Again, I'm going to talk about the individuals and the institutions. The Hong Kong police is an institution, and they have the responsibility and the duty to also not only be responsible about themselves, but also their colleagues, and provide justice and accountability if any of their police officers breaks the law. And that's what we're not seeing right now. We see countless of police officers breaking the law, but they are not being held accountable for anything. Now, talk about individuals. You cannot expect individuals taking accountability for other individuals. They are not an institution. They're not responsible for each other. Everyone is acting on their own, and the police and the government should overview, the judiciary system should overview the behavior of individuals. And that's why I also mainly focus on reporting about the police excessive use of force, and I don't talk as much as the violence from individuals, except when they're related and co-founded or organized or sponsored by the government and the Hong Kong police force. I hope my idea, I hope you guys can understand what I'm trying to say here. Like, my main point is this thing about the institution as a whole, which in this case is the police force or the government, and individuals. We should not be held responsible for actions of other individuals. People should not ask us to, people should not see the movement. You should not basically say that now, since some people are burning other people, all the movement sucks. All the peaceful demonstrations mean nothing. Because people should know that the actions of some individuals do not represent the ones of the majority. And again, I get your point. I think, who was it? Vitalis. Yeah, thank you so much for your suggestion, because I know that you're concerned. I know you support the movement and you don't want us to lose support internationally. So I thank you. And I agree with you. We need the support from outside. And I also don't agree that people should be burning people. Even in any case, I think that the best solution is the rear naked choke. I have talked about this. I personally strongly condemn the person who set someone on fire. I also condemn that person who was on fire because he actually was beating people up first. Again, I don't want to focus the live streams on this mainly, and I think yes, we need the support from international audiences, and it would be a shame if because of the action of few, they would just disregard the whole movement. That would be very, very, very sad, to be honest. Yeah, and exactly as Xavier Monk said, actions of some individuals don't represent the whole movement. They will deal with the legal consequences themselves. And I want to add to that that's why we have the police and the judiciary system. And of course, the police is supposed to do their job, right? And but like generally speaking, that's why you have a police department and a judiciary system, and like they will find a proper punishment proportional to the crime committed and everything. That's why we have individuals and institutions. I just wanted to repeat that. Yeah, and one more thing, sorry guys, since we were talking about the guy who got burned, I just need to remind everyone that he was beating people up first. He was chasing people and beating them up, and after they stopped him, they were telling him, go away, go away, go away. He did not go away, and then someone as well poured some like liquid on him and set it on fire. Alright guys, back to the live stream. I will focus on it a little bit. I will be ignoring a little bit the live chat. You can keep talking between you guys, of course, but if you address some comments to me, I'm probably not going to read them for now. You guys were talking about a van. Was a van overturned? I didn't see it because I was reading the comments. Was that here in Toon Moon? Thank you, Zach McGillen, for your contribution. Your comment is Free Hong Kong, Fight for Freedom, 8964. That's the 4th of June of 1989, the date of the Tiananmen Square massacre. Thank you so much, Zach McGillen.
咁當然啦唔知係點樣講好咧，就係反修例運動到而家咧，就大家眾所周知地眼見由警方承認係因為執法期間而死亡嘅個案咧，就未有㗎。
I think the reporter is talking to his audience, and I lack some context there, but they were talking about casualties, and he said apparently not, but I missed the whole context, so I can't tell you exactly what they were talking about. Yeah, he's replying to the comments on his live chat, I think. Here in Mongkok, we see again people putting bricks and objects on the ground in this intersection here. This is quite a big intersection, and we have seen this in many occasions. People just standing around here and setting roadblocks with objects like boxes and bricks and things like that. Zach McGillem, thank you for your contribution one more time. Zach is saying, stop calling these police. It's obvious that they are PLA in police uniform. I moved to call them the army because that's what they are. Screw the PLA. And let me back up your words with what I love, images. Here we see the barracks in Hong Kong. This was posted by Demosisto. You can follow them on Twitter. This is the picture of the barracks, and inside the barracks, the PLA soldiers dressed with police uniforms. They were wearing police uniforms. So here is evidence from what Zach McGillem is saying. Again, Zach, thank you. I will call them more often PLA and criminal police. But again, whenever I call them police, trust me, I'm just doing it because I want everyone, especially the people who are new to the live streams and might not be familiar with the background, to understand who I'm referring to. So, for example, if I said something like, and we can see the terrorists are shooting at the people, then maybe they will think like, oh, is that those people in black clothes? I don't know. So to avoid confusion is why I'm calling them police, but I think of them nothing more than criminals or terrorists. And of course PLA. So every time we get more and more proof that the PLA actually has been infiltrated in the Hong Kong police force. We actually have another video that shows a riot police or someone in riot police uniform yelling to another guy in a very strong Beijing accent in Mandarin. Again, in Hong Kong we speak Cantonese, we don't speak Mandarin. And he was speaking with a very strong Beijing accent and talking about military ranks and talking about the army. He was saying, this is the army, you're a soldier, you should learn how to behave and things like that. There's a video with subtitles in Black Head Down's channel. You can go watch it there. And please remember to subscribe to Black Head Down's channel. They have a lot of reports and videos showing what is going on in Hong Kong. Wait, something's going on here. A sort of fight or something. Let's see what is going on. I'm going to abstain myself from saying anything until we see what's going on and we hear some report. Alright guys, I still don't want to say anything because I'm not sure what is going on here. Maybe an undercover cop or someone who was attacking people. Let's see if the reporters are saying.
係戴住面罩。咁早前呢，大概喺2分鐘之前呢，就喺呢一架巴士前面呢，係有啲衝突。
The reporter is also not giving details. They're saying that there is a group of people in black with masks, and there is some like kind of aggression going on here.
咁喺馬路上咧，見到有多架巴士咧係停咗喺馬路上面。呢架巴士咧，佢嘅擋風玻璃咧係有一啲紅色嘅漆油。咁巴士上面咧，基本上都已經係冇乜乘客㗎啦。
The report is saying that the buses are empty. There's no passengers on the buses.
大家跟進住。
Trying to wait. They're saying go away, go away. Let's go out. Let's go out. Again, I don't know if he was an undercover cop or someone threatening people. Again, we saw people trying to stop them from keep beating him. Again, for everyone who might think that I'm biased or that I'm showing fake news, if I was like TVB or CGTN, I would have done something like, oh, they're beating someone up, oops, the video live has ended, or I will be showing all the things, or I will be jumped to like a commercial break or something. So just like, yeah, I'm just trying to tell you guys, I'm going to show everything. You don't have to fear that I will be hiding some videos or something from you. I'm just going to show everything, no matter what it is. I will be giving my personal opinion, that's true, and it might be a little bit biased, maybe, but I will keep showing and translating everything I see on the screen. Alright, so the riot police has arrived here, they're clearing their area, they're telling everyone to go away. I still don't know for sure the identity of the man. Some people in the comments are saying he's an undercover cop, but I'm not 100% sure. They're shooting as they move in. They're shooting at people who are there. Even though that crowd also had people who were trying to stop the crowd from beating him up, the crowd had people who are first aid volunteers and reporters. They're still shooting at the crowd.